Kansept has Tenable as their budget brand for knives. Then they have Kansept EDC, which is their branch for anything non-knife related, right? Other EDC items and such. Before we check this one out, we got a Kevin Passon design. This one's called the Scavenger. Plain titanium with jackpot vibes pattern. All right, that looks pretty interesting. Let's find out what the Scavenger from Kansept EDC is all about. Whoa, is all about. Okay, this is definitely something, ladies and gentlemen. Holy macaroni. Well, we checked out the bolt action pen here recently from Kansept EDC. We'll do a side-by-side comparison in just a moment, but this one is a different recipe altogether. It's got a little bit, I want to say a little bit of a fidget factor to it with sort of like the jackpot machine sort of little section here in the middle. That's looking interesting. We got a lucky 7 on that one. We have the bar, right? It says bar right here on the ball. We got maybe like got like 2 squares, a hexagon, another square there. So definitely a very interesting touch, and otherwise beautiful titanium, also bolt action pen, right? So this one's also bolt action, right? Just as the other model. We have a very similar pocket clip design. I wonder if it's the same designer, and the answer is yes. This is the same designer on both of these. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna just go ahead and show you the pocket clip. It makes sense why they have so many similarities, because it is the same designer on both. Again, Kevin Passon, and there are the different model numbers on there as well. Just doing a quick side by side. Again, bolt action versus the Scavenger here. Obviously, the Scavenger is going to be a little bit thicker, a little bit longer there. All right, this one's going to be a little slimmer, a little bit shorter. Pocket clip is about the same size, if I do put them right there next to one another. And just overall, pretty clean design, right? So whether you want it with the sort of jackpot vibes going on in the middle, or just a plain, clean design, right? They got you covered with both of those. And then as far as the actual pen tip here, right, looks like it might be maybe about the same as the other one. All right, looks like it's about like a 0.7, 0.07. It's not as fine as a 0.05. And I'm not a pen expert in any way, shape, or form, but I do know at least my differences between 0.05 and 0.7. Right, so it's a little bit on the thicker side, if anything. Wonder if we get a little crazy here. And before we do a writing test, let's just check it out here. So we have, there's the tip here, right? We have a coil spring. And by the way, in case you're wondering, here is the refill cartridge. It is a Schmid refill P900M, made in Germany. Right, there are all the details, right, in case you're wondering. I want to say it's the exact same as this guy. Right now that we are here, might as well just check them out side by side. I did also a disassembly on the other model on that video, but yeah, both carry a 409 Schmid refill P900. And then in case you're wondering, we do have an Omega spring here. It looks like all the different sort of beads are sort of in a channel here. I don't want to force it, but maybe I could. All right, let me just take off the O-ring. There it is. And there we go. The little sort of beads come off. And this is what it looks like without them. So you could rearrange these however you like, by the way. So that's also something worth considering that you could do. Now my money bag is upside down. Let me fix that. But in case you were wondering, the answer is yes, you can do so. And let's just go ahead and put it all back together here. Let me not forget the Omega spring. Let me not forget the O-ring. Right, I almost called it the Omega spring for some reason. I don't know why. So there we go. Coil spring, and let's go ahead and screw the tip back on. And there it is, right? So very straightforward disassembly. I mean, overall, very straightforward pen sort of build, right? Obviously, maybe a little bit fancier than this guy with the additional jackpot vibes, if you would. But of course, let's go ahead and give it a nice little quick test, shall we? All right, let's just see how it does. All right, do a little calligraphy here. All right, there we go. So that is going to be, again, pretty standard. It's a little bit on the good, decent thickness, right? Around 0.7 or so, like I said earlier. Writing a little bit. All right, getting nervous while writing. Do I know how to spell subscribe? I don't know. It's been all these years, and I'm still debating whether I know how to spell it correctly or not. And with my beautiful, I know it's just beautiful, right? Beautiful chicken scratch of mine. All right, you are able to see what the pen is capable of. Obviously, if you have better penmanship than I do, right, kudos to you. Right, just kind of remembering some of the calligraphy exercises I used to do back in the day when I was in school. But you get the idea. I mean, it works like it should. Right, it's a pretty recommendable refill cartridge as well. So it definitely writes, right, as you would expect, pretty solid out of the box. Hope you guys really enjoyed this one. If you made it to the end, you're the real MVP. Hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day. Take care, and I'll see you on the next one, either this one or this one. Peace.